Listen, don't be so hard on yourself. Allow yourself to make mistakes, to learn on the go. Don't expect yourself to be perfect on the first day. Give yourself time and space to learn, to grow, and to nurture yourself through the journey. And that is how you'll grow into an abundant tree. This is me, Ashmita. I'm your soul growth mentor. I help you look at your soul's journey from a higher perspective so that you can navigate it with ease and grow into an abundant tree. Today, I want to talk about being hard on yourself, making mistakes. I started my life coaching journey, my spiritual journey, when I was just 22 years old. Just out of college, I was clueless and lost as to what path to choose. I was overcoming some of the very hard times in my life, and that is where somewhere deep down my soul started calling out for meditations. It started calling out for certain kind of healing. That is when I met a channel who channeled angelic energies, and she opened me up to the world of spirituality, to my purpose that I did not even know. Just at 22, I had gotten a purpose to serve this world, to spread the message of love by loving myself. I did not know what I had gotten myself into initially, but slowly I started to learn. And when you're that young, you question, am I even capable? The imposter syndrome is so huge because you're just like, can I even do this? I think people who are old, who've lived their lives, they should be able to do this more than, someone as young as me. So initially it was the age factor that I kept grappling with, and then it was all about wanting to do everything perfectly and wanting to do everything right. Through this journey, I had a lot of breakthroughs. It has been such a beautiful, loving journey. I traveled so many places, did so many workshops, met many people, learned through many experiences, and I made mistakes. And I took all the pressure of not making a mistake and being perfect and being this way and that way. And somewhere in the journey of being this way and that way, being the perfect coach, showing up in the perfect way, I stopped being myself. I stopped discovering my own self, and I started to be like how everyone else was in the space. And that became my goal. Okay, this person is doing this person is doing that, then this is how I must be. There were very less questions about how I want to be, what I want to do, what I like doing, and more about what's working, what people are liking. And we often do this, isn't it, that we tend to merge with the flow instead of creating our own flow. We say this is how the world is moving, let's just merge with it, it's easier, rather than creating your own stream. We want to make sure, like, while we are following the flow, we don't make mistakes. We're just like the flow, we're just like everyone else, you're as perfect as everyone else. And one mistake, and there is so much pressure on us. There's so much pressure that we put on us, and if you're not able to show up in a certain way, if you've made all the efforts but it has not worked out the way it should have, there is so much criticism, pulling down that goes in it. And many of us do that, and I would also do that I would not allow myself to make mistakes, and try to show up in the best possible way. But then I realized slowly that I need to allow myself the time, the space to fall, to make mistakes, to disappoint people, to do things which people might not really like, because any which ways, even if I'm trying to be perfect, there is something or the other that people don't like. So if I do what I want to do, and in that I allow myself to make a mistake, then at least when I go back home, when I sleep on my bed, I'm happier because I've done what I knew the best. I've done what I wanted to do, and not what people expected out of me. or not what I expected out of the standards I had set for myself based on the industry standards, based on the majority standards. And we often do this. We set our standards. Our standards are also not ours. We let the society decide our standards. We let other people and a comparison with them decide our standards. My message to you is just this, that allow yourself a ground to make mistakes, to fall. Don't expect yourself to succeed from day one. Don't expect overnight success, because if you're expecting overnight success, you're expecting a miracle, you're expecting a shortcut to success. And that is something that is out of your control. So you will disappoint yourself and you will get hurt. Instead, prepare yourself for a path where you will fall, you will make mistakes, you will bruise your feet, you will be shattered many times, you would be doubtful about your abilities and capabilities, and yet you will find realignment by connecting with yourself, because the path to success is not a lucky draw, is not a lottery. It is a long-term game that you want to play. You want to survive? No. You want to thrive in success. And to prepare yourself for that kind of success, you gotta be resilient. You gotta allow yourself to fall. Let many people dislike you, be disappointed in you, and still stand your ground, because you are connected to your truth. So if you're wanting to move forward on the path of growth, abundance, and success, I just want to let you know that you are here to face the tests of the darkness. You are successful, abundant already as a soul, at the soul level, at the spiritual level. It is here on this planet Earth that you choose to learn to play this game, to remember again that you are this. And for that, you are to go and move through the dark experiences, the contrast experiences. So if you're expecting yourself to just move forward without experiencing any of those, then you're just skipping the entire reason why you came here, and that is not possible. So if you don't allow yourself to make mistakes and you expect yourself to be perfect on the get-go, without giving yourself the time and space to hone your craft, hone your skills, then you are setting yourself up for self-sabotage. You're creating more suffering. So I invite you to not do that, and to allow yourself the training ground. As you know, training grounds, if you can just imagine it and visualize it, a training ground has so many different obstacles. It has so much practice and discipline that comes with it, and that is a training ground which is life. That there is so much that goes into it, into you training for success. And since you're here, you're listening to it, you probably are ready to receive that success with ease. And to make it easy, to make success easy for yourself, you gotta have a very strong relationship with yourself. You gotta be your source of approval and validation. You gotta allow yourself to make mistakes and to fall, and to not expect yourself to be perfect from day one. If you're able to do that, then success will come to you with ease, because you have such a strong relationship with yourself that you're ready and resilient for success, to handle success, to handle growth. I'm learning to be aligned to my truth. I'm learning to be the source of my joy. And as I'm learning that, universe is providing me the path to success with ease. So my message to you is that don't be so hard on yourself and allow yourself to just be, man. So that is my message to you today. I hope that this helped you and you take back something from it. Comment below and let's talk about it. And do like, share and subscribe. Sending you so much love.